Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the new and improved Sihuadon R-108. This is an AM, FM, long-wave, airband, shortwave portable radio, now with Type-C charging and a better audio experience. Loving it. So in this video, I'm going to perform a daytime medium wave band scan. We'll see what the new radio can do, if it's different from the older ones. You always got to check. First, go over features. Second, I'll do a size comparison, and third, start cruising the daytime band. So let's check it out. The R-108. You guys have seen these. They're everywhere. I own 5 of them now. Yes, I love these radios. Every iteration, and then I have ones with different backlights. So very interesting. So yeah, you can find this on Amazon right now. I think retails for $59. You can get them on sale like around $52 average. And if you watch for lightning deals, you may even get it in the $40 range, no problem. Especially around like Prime Days and Black Friday deals, things like that. So let's check out the radio R-108. Feature-wise, going to the left-hand side, we got our carry strap, external antenna input for FM and shortwave reception. We have our headphone jack here for FM stereo listening. The audio is improved on this radio. You can go look at the review, what I had to say about it. Really nice for the headphone use. Sihuadon metal placard they still use, nice. Good sounding speaker, R-108, 500 presets, beautiful thing. We have an amber lit LCD there, which is nice, showing our battery status when the power's off. Over here we have a display of alarm time. We can change that to temperature if we'd like. If you want to see Celsius, just change your stepping to 9 kilohertz, and it'll go to Celsius. Okay, that's for medium wave. And then of course you got your time there. It's 10:52, that's AM. That's Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA for the sake of the band scan. As you can see, the bands it receives, FM, medium wave, shortwave, long wave, air. Nice. Got a numeric keypad to direct enter frequencies. And as you can see, they got little extra options above the numbers. So like button 4, this when the radio's on, it toggles music mode and voice mode. And when it's off, it toggles 9 kilohertz or 10 kilohertz stepping. On 5, you can see you can turn long wave on or off, so it's not an option in the radio when it's on. And then FM setting, that's the FM band frequency spread. You can pick between 64, 76, 87, or 87.5 to 108. Very nice. Over here we have the 0, which is also the beep function. You can turn the beep on and off. People hate that, so just press and hold that when the radio's off, and the beep will turn off. Also, when you're on shortwave, use the 0 to navigate the meter bands. Over here we have frequency, so when you want to enter a frequency, hit that button, enter the frequency, and it goes to it. Band button, of course, cycles the bands, and ATS is your auto-tuning storage system. I usually just do all manual. You can enter your memories manually here. You got a VM, VF, view memory, view frequency. VM's nice, that's how you access your presets. And of course, frequency mode to go frequency with normal tuning and normal direct entering. Of course, I mentioned the memory button. You can delete memories. AM bandwidth is really nice. You have 6 kilohertz, 4, 3, 2, and 1 for AM, long wave, air, and shortwave. Not bad. When you're in FM, you can toggle stereo on or off if you're DXing. Over here, we got our power and sleep function. So press and hold when you turn the power on, and then quickly turn the tuning knob to adjust the amount of sleep time you want. We have the lock button there, and of course the display function. When the radio is on, you'll have these options, alarm time. You'll have local time will move up to there, and also signal and signal strength and signal noise ratio will show. We'll probably have that going. Time set, alarm set. You can wake the buzzer, wake the radio. And then of course we have tuning up and down buttons here, seek tuning also. If you don't want to use this side knob, most people use the side knob. Going to the side, you can see the Type-C power jack. Yeah! Volume control, our tuning wheel, it's notched, step tuning. And of course, when you push this in, you got fast, slow, and stop. Beautiful thing. And you got squelch for the air band. And when you push in squelch, you have, I think, 9 levels. And it works really well. So, one doesn't mute it completely. Some radios it does for some reason. I don't know why. But there you go. Top of the radio, we have a nice antenna, which is same as the Skywaves, I believe. Same length. I believe the length of this bad boy is, I want to say 19 inches. Yeah. There we go. And then going to the back, we have our kickstand, which shows our information. As you can see, we got shortwave is full coverage. Love that in this radio. So it's totally worth it. And then you got a kick out. Yes, kicks out here. Pop this open. And of course, your BL5C battery is here. Some people love them, some people hate them. If you take good care of them, they last a long time. Mine do anyway. There you go. A reset hole on the bottom and little rubber feet for it to stand on, because this radio will stand. Yeah. So let's show you. So pretty much the older one, older Sihuadon. Here's another Sihuadon R-108 in black. They changed the jack, as you can see. It used to be micro, and they went with the Type C. And they pretty much have the same reception capabilities. I did notice the volume's a little stronger on this model than this one on the AM band. On the other bands, it's fine. Just on weak signals on AM band, I noticed I had to really turn it up. That's just one thing I noticed. A little extra volumes required. But other than that, that might just be an amplifier thing. So there you are. That's the only difference. I mean, there really is no huge difference. This one here has a white. This one here only lasted so long before they went to the amber. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another quick size comparison. We always have CC Pocket in the house. I like to show that. Yeah, you guys get a general idea. Yeah, okay, cool. And then, of course, CC Skywave. You think about the CC Skywave, it doesn't quite have the full coverage. I'm going to bring this up a little bit. There you guys can see the whole radios. It runs on AA batteries and has a runtime of 70 hours versus like 12 hours on the R-108. Just giving you an idea. Yeah, excellent radio, but you do sacrifice the shortwave capability. You don't have the full coverage there, if that's a thing. I mean, 2.3 to 26.1 is quite a bit, probably more than you'll ever need, but it doesn't have exactly the full coverage. You can't listen to C beaters. That's the only thing. But you get weather channels and weather alert. I love the Skywave. Okay, cool. And not last but not least, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves new improved R-108s from China land. Ding, 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 ding. He's Iron Man. You get it, right? Rock on. Let's turn this thing on. Slamming it down. All right. Needs a little abuse once in a while, right? These R-108s are fun. Okay, on. It says it. Volume's turned up. Okay, so we got local time, 10:58. Frequency we're on. Band we're on. And of course, we can change the top here to display the signal strength, signal noise ratio. So signal strength, signal noise ratio. Let's go ahead and tune. Our first station is to the north, WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. I turn the radio, tune it in. There you go. It's some kind of intro. I don't know what they're playing there.
You're listening to the Shaw, WAUK 540 AM Jackson, W266VR Waukesha, and always streaming on the Civic Media app. CBS News
here.
Trump versus Haley in tomorrow's Republican presidential primary in New Hampshire. With voters.
It's all right. Let's keep going.
Have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
News, opinion, insight. This is AM 560, The Answer. WIND, Chicago. Streaming at 560theanswer.com on the AM 560 mobile app. Or tell your smart speaker to play The Answer, Chicago.
Music mode.
Icy weather on the way. It's 11 o'clock on AM 560,
Voice.
The Answer. Good morning.
Bandwidth.
I'm Mike Scott. 29 degrees in the area right now. Over 40 million people, though, are under winter weather alerts from Texas all the way up to Michigan.
We'll leave it on 3.
New polling says former President
WVIK in the Quad Cities and WSIU in Carbondale. But first, the news from NPR.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Amy Held.
Here's WILL, Urbana, Illinois, 150 miles to the south-southeast.
One day before the nation's first primary, as Trump also dominates nationally. It's down to him and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley for the Republican.
Without the use of a loop, we're picking up 590 WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 140 miles to the east. Let's bring in a Terk Advantage passive loop. Let's see if we can't make it sound better. Here's a Terk Advantage. No batteries required. It's just a loop of wire with a little tuning capacitor on it. I'm going to put it perpendicular to the radio's antenna. There's a little purple knob here I'm going to adjust to match the frequency of the radio. Improve the gain. There you go.
CBS News colleague Marwan Al-Ghul was filming when an explosion struck. Oh, just a few feet from him and his team, more than 30,000 professors, librarians,
gold just hit a new all-time high, and it could go much higher as people realize just how delicate our economy is.
So here's 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles to the west.
Deeply concerned about losing everything and not being able to do anything about it. This is why I'm thankful for physical gold IRA from Birch Gold Group, because unlike digital...
Adam Roberts, WTMJ News.
New polls shows former President Donald Trump holding a wide lead over former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley in New Hampshire.
There's WTMJ, what they just said, 620. This is Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles to the north.
34% up from 18% in November. Haley today on the campaign trail responding to Trump.
Segregation following an archaeological survey identifying over 100 possible graves there.
Here's 640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Telling ABC News that it was a solemn feeling knowing that one of Tampa's lost cemeteries
with food delivered right to your door. Visit daily-harvest.com and use code HARVEST for up to $65 off your first box.
Broadcasting live from the Hyundai Studios, presented by your local Hyundai dealers. This is Chicago's #1 and most listened to sports station. 670 The Score is Chicago Sports. Chicago Sports is The Score. WSCR Chicago. WBMX HD2 Chicago. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
So you got the call letters for The Score, WSCR, Chicago. Local, you can see the strength's very high and the signal noise ratio is good.
Video networking and home automation. It's our guy Wex at EOCaudio.com.
Emergency response community and the efficiency and the thoroughness that our investigators have put into this investigation as it's ongoing. And I'll take any questions.
720 WGN Chicago.
Well, once again, we don't want to be specific about any of the crime scene information.
If we stay faithful, if we stay focused on God, we know the end of the story. So please.
So a Catholic radio station, WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
Because they may need it more than ever. And you can also give your best joke on social media. Mike.
There might be a slight hint of WGR. Which is 270 miles to the east. I'll bring in the loop. So we can't hear it. There it is. Full volume. With headphones, you can probably pick up what he's saying better. Very cool. We can pick that up with the loop. Nice. That Terk Advantage is a great thing to have. I always put it off the table to keep it away from the radio. But yeah, nice thing to have if you're looking to DX day and night.
Rob Hart. 29 degrees right now in Chicago under cloudy skies in some places, freezing rain or freezing drizzle in other reporting locations. And the
WBBM Chicago News Radio.
Local story on News Radio. WBBM getting around later today will be a challenge as a mix of wintry.
Nice. Keep going here or we'll run out of time.
Shatterproof and the Ad Council.
Hey, where's Hal Sparks?
So WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois, left-wing station. Cool thing, this radio sounds good. I love these speakers.
Hal Sparks radio program, mega worldwide.
I mean, it does sound better than a Skywave speaker, but when you put on headphones, they're sounding the same now. They really, oh, they just said WCPT. They really improved the headphone experience on these radios. No more popping when you're browsing. So there's a low power station to the north.
Of importance of the people of Wisconsin, including such issues like healthcare, government reform, wages, and economy.
So we have WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, low power. I think they're like 300 watts.
With a lot of stuff. So we're kind of an incubator hub for new grassroots.
Here's a hint of East Lansing, Michigan, WKAR, which is about 195 miles to the east. We could bring in the loop again. There it is.
And also in New Hampshire, Donald Trump speaking in Rockin.
If you can hear her.
As you know, here in New Hampshire, Nikki Haley has made an unholy alliance with rhinos.
There you go. Political talk, of course. Keep going. Turn it down because I had jammed up.
Your opinion, so we always put this for Jim, if you would.
Stick to the issues, crowd. Please excuse us while we take this break.
So 890.
Dan's weekend.
WLS Chicago. High pitch whine coming from the camera. Now I can tune it back a little bit. Get away from that.
I feel like if you're going to spend all this time with me every day, I'd love to share my life with you.
So 1 kilohertz tuning.
This weekend to celebrate my sister-in-law, Jordana, her birthday. And, my family...
So I'm digitally tuned to 888 kilohertz. And the neat thing is that it went away, and you can listen to it.
We had a blast. A lot of people came up to me and were saying super nice things. I was on Long Island, which is interesting. I was in the George Santos district area, Jim, which is fascinating because there's a whole bunch of signs for...
I didn't want to stop. I'm like, why isn't it moving? Yeah, I know my radios. Right.
Backs against the wall and just give it up.
You knew it was coming.
920.
Right? We all knew it.
WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Big Badger to the north.
Was a turnover. That somebody fumbled a football. Or Brock.
There's an old tradition that says that, tradition or whatever it's a.
WKBM, Sandwich, Illinois, relevant radio. I've been calling it WBKM for the longest time. Nobody said anything, and I finally looked it up. I'm like, wait a minute. It's WKBM. I can see how I transposed that and never caught it. Because they rarely give the call letters.
Maybe more legendary. Who knows? Maybe it's true. But it reflects something of.
This is usually WFAW. They've been off the air today. Don't know if that's something special or not.
It's sort of maybe more legendary. Who knows? Maybe it's true. But it reflects something.
950 is WNTD, relevant radio, Chicago. Same programming as 930 WKBM.
Even although angels are greater than us in natural power and so forth, there is a dignity that human beings have all alone.
Go to 970, requires a lot more. It's a Madison station.
Over Europe, some very accurate...
It's coming in good, though. This is WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, NPR station.
He knew they were coming to this
good
area pretty quick. He asks his boss off of work, and she graciously...
Like, no one is standing out to me.
Has the Braves. I'm just thinking through. The Falcons have never won. Thinking of the teams that have never won it. The cities that have never won a Super Bowl. Minneapolis had the Twins.
Arizona had the Diamondbacks in 2001. Right.
Yeah, some stations sound great at 4 kilohertz. Some sound better at 3. Just depends on what you're listening to. This is WMVP, Chicago. Local.
The Braves, like you said. New Orleans, they got theirs. Washington got theirs.
Poniedziałek po godzinie 11 na antenie Polskiego Radia 1030. Ekspertka do spraw domowych finansów Elżbieta
WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Pytania naszych słuchaczy. Chcesz zadać pytanie? Wyślij.
Republican voters that love him, that think, he really has shown the way to lead us.
WLAP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
That's true. I think he'd make a great president. But, it's pretty...
Okay, music. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 95 miles away. It's picking it up on its own pretty good here. I can't hover on it, so let's keep going.
And then that money line investment doesn't feel nearly as bad when it loses.
WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
There could be a couple of dollars in your pocket. Army, that's the emotional hedge, right? I did it right.
I feel like I'm on the Love Boat. WNWI, Oakland, Illinois. Oh, yeah. You guys remember the Love Boat, right? This crazy show. He's streaming on Paramount Plus. I've been watching it. WXCS Chicago.
Or took the tack of Ron DeSantis wasn't good on COVID.
Here's 1130 WISM Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
That was true. I mean, the GOP has chosen Trump, so he is the choice of the Republican Party. There's no question about that.
Republican up there. I think the only way to get those people really motivated is...
Here's 1160 WYLL Chicago, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago.
Rally people together, and that will be exciting to me to see who they decide.
1180, we have WSQR, the Q, Sycamore, Illinois. Yeah, they used to call it the Squirrel, now they call it the Q. I haven't heard them call it the Squirrel in a very long time, but I'm going to say the Squirrel's on my radio anyway. Rock on. That's a good song. Hey, there's a disco going on. WRTO Chicago.
Una oficina sumamente unida con pues mucha unión entre los miembros de TUDN Radio. Y no pongas palabras en mi boca, Toño, que no...
WKRS Waukegan, Illinois.
Aviéntaselo. O sea, mira, otra vez cerró así mal, Dare.
Oh man, why don't I just take the insurance money and move on? No, you rebuilt. You built something nicer.
It's really handy to do a local time like that. 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin, Agro Station. Good to learn about growing crops, feeding your animals, caring for your animals. Anything to do with agriculture.
We're doing by numbers. Yeah.
Got some chill music, WSBC, Chicago, Illinois.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. He's about to win the league MVP, and the Ravens, to me, look like the best team in the league.
WSSP, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And the Bills, when it mattered most. They're always going to be...
Country music. That's WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away. Of course, I can improve it with the loop, but we got to keep going because I'm running out of time.
Is this Prashant? Yes, hey, Prashant. Welcome to the program. How can I help you today?
Yeah, so I just got a text message that like the first half and a half off.
Yes, your first 6 items, if it's not on the top 10 or big bargains, we're running back our Pick 6 promotion. So you can get our Pick 6 promotion if you haven't had the items.
Call it in, the big radio shopping show. Love it. I love you can buy stuff off the radio still. Just call them up and buy them. Live.
I do have that.
Sweet. The boys are back in town on WZTI. I can barely make that out. It's Greenfield, Wisconsin to the north. You can watch these numbers and try to tune in better. Nice.
Campaign trail today at 3 p.m. and in so doing, he was very gracious and he endorsed me, so I appreciate it.
Here's WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
And I also look forward to working with Ron and everybody else to defeat crooked Joe Biden.
Okie dokie.
B-plus quarterback, head coach, struggles late.
I think this is WNTA, Rockford, Illinois. West.
Was winning Super Bowl. Let's go to the terms.
1360, we got WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois, College Town. Northern University is out there, and this is our broadcasting from there. Yeah, there's a song they Play and play and play. WBEL South Beloit, Illinois. Still music on AM band is nice, right, guys? AM band is not dead. Not in my area.
I don't ever want. Find kitchen appliances with helpful features like customized organization and save time.
WGRB Gospel Radio out of Chicago, Illinois. I always think of the Blues Brothers when they're really getting into it. I really do. I just, movie moments.
4th and 24th. Gas ranges and drivers.
They're jazzed. They're ready to go. That is so cool.
Yeah, I'm really liking this amber light, especially with the black cabinet. It looks good. 1400 WRGN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Blue Box, right here in downtown Elgin. China House, Culver's, Golden Corral. It's still in stock today, too.
So here is a shopping show on WRMN.
We have LaFleur Taco
Elgin, Illinois. Grab your cordless spoons.
We also do have Paul's Family
Remember we used to have two lines in the house? One for the modem, one for our main voice.
We have the Red Ox of Hampshire. We have 7 Dwarfs.
Dial-up
We have
days,
that
man.
Stockholm's $15
Too much fun.
certificate available today, too. We have Tripleberry Cafe.
I think I had like a 300 baud modem in my old Tandy computer. Yeah, fun times. I think I racked up a CompuServe bill. Remember CompuServe? Anybody? There's an old one you probably haven't heard in a while. Here's 1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois.
To throw fits and insist on the perfect candidate.
It's fun that we're still using old technology with the radios. It's still cool. But they've come a long ways, these portable radios. 1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
That any third party can win it all. So I would suggest that you are basically...
The Real, WRLL, Cicero, Illinois. Got some music going. That's nice. Usually they're talking. Okay, Iron Country, WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. Nice. Out west. Go a little quicker here. I think we're some fringe stations here. Take a little bit to get. Country music. I want to say it's like W something something. I'm just kidding. Let's see if my Nightland list has it. Let's see. WFRL, Freeport, Illinois, 60 miles away. 5,000 watts. Doesn't come in that great usually. I think the antenna's pointed a different direction.
With R-2R.
1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin.
Saturday, January 26th at High Noon Saloon. Until next time, I'm Ferry Barr.
This is Met Radio 92.7 WMDX.
사람이 바로 나의 영적 자녀가 되어지는 그렇게 영적으로
WCGO, Evanston, Illinois.
탄생되어지는 그런 교회가.
For those who want to see if I can pick up Toronto from my basement, not going to happen.
The Cook Road to Wandsworth Road is 19 minutes. McFarland Roadwork is currently active. For more information, please visit LakeCountyPassage.com or call 847-377-7000. You are listening to WQBR 256. This is the Lake County Passage Highway Travel Advisory Radio, operating on 1620 kHz AM for Monday, January 22nd at 11:16 a.m. Attention, motorists.
There you go. You got the date and everything. Cool. All right. Keep going.
What the church rule, excuse me, on in terms of safeguarding the
1640 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin. Now, have you noticed throughout this entire band scan, if you're still with me, no birdie tones? It's great. I love how this does not have that.
We're going to come back with more of the
So many radios are played with that, and it's just annoying. This is great. Glad they know how to make a good radio.
Championship game at Lambeau against the Giants.
Here's the Zone, WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin.
The Arizona Cardinals and Rogers Fumbles. 2013 Wild Card.
And we got WBON Chicago. So there you go. We're done with the band scan. Beautiful. So that was our daytime with the R-108 new and improved with that Type-C charging. Everybody's going to love that. Everybody's going to love the new headphone experience. Yeah, watch the review video. Get input on that. They just did a revamp on this radio as far as the internals, and I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Like I said, it's a little quieter on the medium wave band, but that's the only thing I really noticed. Just slightly quieter, not enough to really be a deal breaker at all whatsoever. It's still, you heard it rocking. The speaker still has a lot of power to it, but it's just ever so slight. But yeah, I'm liking everything about it. So yeah, if you want to buy this radio, you want the update, I think Sihuadon told me that they are shipping Type-Cs now on Amazon. So just, use the link below. If you get stuck with a micro for some reason, email them and say, hey, what's going on? Because you should get a Type-C. So, hopefully no old stock gets returned and it gets cycled somehow before it gets sent back. Amazon does that. They recycle stuff like that. And these companies get upset because they're like, hey, just send them back to us. And it's not how they work things at Amazon. It's a little different. So, but hopefully Type-C will be in stock. No problem. It's a great upgrade. I'm happy to have it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like if you did. 2 if you like Sihuadon, R-108s, and you want to see more about them or the company in general. Subscribe at the bell icon. Get notified of future comparisons, reviews, all that fun stuff, and band scans. I love the band scan. I will do shortwave with this radio for sure. I will do air, and then we'll do FM. We'll go through all the bands with this one because I do enjoy these little pocket radios that perform. That's the reason why I go through all the bands to show you what it's capable of, because a lot of people are interested in this radio. Of course, comment below what you think about the new R-108. Are you a fan? Type-C, I'm sure you are. Most everybody loves that. It's universal now. We've come a long ways, right? Mini, micro, now the Type-C. So, awesome. Alrighty, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.